pay attention, really listen, I hope you understand. Execute your vision, go and get it, be a man. Save your money, motherfucker, for another day. We got the book and the album on the fucking way. This generation is full of hate, always worrying what the next man making. They never want to see the next man make it. 2018, let's have a gangster conversation. Like how to treat a woman, take care of your kids. Gotta take responsibility for what you did. I do it to inspire, take your mind a little higher. Like her name on the degree, not her name on a flyer. Yeah, boss moves, we just doing what a boss do. We on now and we off you, it's true. The TK Kirkland Show.
The great Bobbi Brown. What's up, Playboy?
I can't call it.
Fam?
I'm good, man.
Did you take the time? Did you take the time to change the fucking names in the contacts?
Yeah, I did. Finally got it. I spelled your name with a K. So
that's good.
TK Kirkland.
Right.
like the food line, you know, from
exactly. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Bobbi Brown from Boston, one of the coldest motherfuckers of New Edition. And let me tell you a story about this gentleman and what people don't know about TK Kirkland Bobbi Brown. Me and Bobbi Brown go back since he was 15 years old. We used to stay at the Franklin Plaza Hotel on Franklin
and La Brea.
Franklin and La Brea in Los Angeles, California, when MCA Records was on top of the motherfucking chart. Louis Silas and all them.
Yes.
And I was one of the first comedians, if I'm not mistaken, that opened up for you guys back in the day.
Yes, he was.
I was your opening act. And, you know, I always talk about NWA, but I always forget about the New Edition. I forget about Teddy Riley.
Yeah. I was worried about that when I saw the NWA movie and, you know, all that shit, you know, and everybody else. And I was just worried. I was like, they're not going to mention TK?
Exactly.
You know,
because
you played a part in our lives, man, that, you know, that just had us fucking, you know, laughing and crying and at the same time, you know, just having a good fucking time, and I appreciate that from you.
Thank you, family. Thank you so much. You know, so the way I normally do my stuff, we just talk, yo. We talk. We don't do questions like everybody else. We talk because we friends.
Right.
We've been friends for a long time, and that's the way I talk to people.
Man, since 1984 or 6?
Something 83, 84, something like that. And we've been rolling ever since, seeing you guys around the world, seeing when you was weighing 120 pounds, all the way up to like 205 and a half.
No. I'm going down to 190. I'm going down to 190.
All right.
I'm 200 right now. I'll be down to 190.
That's good, yo.
I'll be down to 190 in about a week.
Okay, cool. Now, how heavy did you get?
I got up to 300 pounds, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got up to 300 pounds. I mean, maybe it was the way I was eating, you know, but I had gotten up to 300 pounds, and it was just, you know, ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Because you could have had a heart attack.
It is. Yeah, and I did. I had two.
Wow.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm just, you know, in better health right now, and I'm, you know, in a better relationship.
Yesterday, your skin was smooth. You're using enough
yeah.
You got your Carmex on your lips. You look good.
No, I don't knock Zine. I just got
What do you use on your face?
I just got good skin.
Yeah, you do got good skin.
I wash my face with water.
That's it?
Yeah, I wash my face with water.
No soap, nothing else?
Fuck soap. What I need soap for? When you got good skin, you got good skin. If you
funny than a motherfucker, dog. Now, I was just in Boston. I was staying downtown at the hotel, and you know what's in my rotation of music is your song. And what is the song? Play right now. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm gonna make sure I'm playing it right.
We got a bunch of them. We got a bunch of them.
So cold. The one that what's my? Hold on. Let me just make sure I just say it right. 1 second.
Get away. That's the way love is. Humping around.
Hold on. I'm pulling
Girlfriend.
it up.
Okay.
Because I just have it in my music. Okay, here we go. Bobby Brown. Don't be cruel.
Okay. Don't be cruel. Yeah.
Let me tell you, when I hear that song to me is about, you thought I fell off, but bam, motherfucker, here I am. And I'm taking the lead. Because that's when everybody's having the slight little issues or whatever. And when they always say the best revenge is success.
Right.
And when I hear that song, I feel it because the shit was so fire. And it reminds me when we used to go to Prince's Club downtown L.A. when you had the gray jag.
Right. the white on blue jag. Yeah. I remember that thoroughly. Don't Be Cruel was a song that came about because, you know, I was in a terrible relationship.
Right.
You know, I was in a terrible relationship, and she was just, you know, rude. She was just rude at all times. Everything about her was rude. You know, so I had to get out of that relationship, and it was basically domestic violence. You know, mentally.
Man.
You know, and that's what I'm standing for right now, because what happened to my daughter, man. I mean, it's just been hell, man. Just trying to deal with that situation.
Yes.
And being able to get through it. You know, and the only way I know how to get through it is to bring awareness to other folks and myself at the same time, man.
And you know what also? It's also good that you've gone through the things that you've gone through to keep you grounded, because the guy I knew years ago would have bust his ass.
Yeah, I understand that. I know that, and I mean, I had so many chances of falling into the depths of, you know, unexistence.
Yes.
You know, and for me, that's not an option.
Yeah.
Me, you know, I'm the type of motherfucker. I'm from Roxbury, man.
Right.
I can't lose. I can't take a loss.
Yes.
I can't take a loss. You know, and that's just been my mentality all my life, man. That, you know, it's about winning. It's about getting up off your ass and going to get it.
Going to get it.
If you don't go get it, it'll come to you, but you might miss it.
Yes.
You might miss it. I mean, you know, most people, you know, look at things like, you know, the glass is half full. But I don't, man. I don't. I like to empty my glass and go get it, man. That's just,
when you sit back and I watched it
me.
since you was a kid, you know, some people just have a W on their chest, right? No matter what happens to them, they come out winning. Now, when everybody was going through their little situation, your wife back in the day, you know, no one would have thought you would be the one still standing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So for you to beat the odds, yo, and show people that no matter what you go through, as long as you have that desire, that deep, deep burning desire to win, you can have the perfect relationship.
I think with my past relationship with, you know, my ex-wife, I think that situations happen, you know, things happen, and unfortunately, it happened at a time where my ex-wife was not in, you know, in good company. I could say that. in good company. So, you know, I mean, I wasn't around her. She had divorced me, and everything about that was, for me, is terrible. But for my life right now, what I know about me is that I cherish life. I cherish everything that I go through, everything I do, man. Everything I do. I do it with love. And I've always done that. I do it with love. So for me, you know, I miss my ex-wife. I miss my daughter. But we have this foundation, you know. We have this foundation that we have, and hopefully we can help other women and other men. Shit, men are abused also. Domestic violence isn't just against women; it's against men also. So, you know, we have this thing, man. And I'm just trying, man. I'm just trying to make something better in life. And if it takes my time, if it takes my money, if it takes anything that I have, man, I'm gonna try to make a difference.
You know what's crazy? If I go to one side of the place, there's no reception, so I had to go back to the right side.
Okay. You stupid.
So what I was saying was, tell the people, let's talk about your foundation. Let's talk about the date that you have in this event for your daughter, and let's get into that.
We're doing it March 4th on her birthday, which will be her 25th birthday.
Wow.
You know, yeah, I lost my daughter 3 years ago, so.
Yeah, time
you know, it's a really hard time, but it's a really beautiful time because I know she's looking down, and she wants me to help other people.
Okay,
she wants me to help other women. She wants me to help, you know, even like I was just saying, men. You know, men go through it also.
Right,
we're
true.
abused also. You know, but this is mainly for women and families that need to get out of a situation that is uncomfortable, that is not healthy.
Yes.
So we have the thing on the 4th of March on her birthday. I believe I gave you the
flyer. Do you have it in front of you so you can tell people where it's located and everything? Or
no, I don't have the flyer.
Okay, I got it. Hold on a second. Okay.
But, you know, it's here in Los Angeles. We plan to build houses here, Atlanta, and Boston first. And we're trying to raise $5 million to build these houses. And it's just a safe haven for any abused woman, any abused man and family, you know. We're just there for them. We just want to be there for them because, you know, I think, you know, when you have somebody and somewhere to go other than, you know, running to your, you know, family because your family doesn't understand, these places are essential to be a place for you to be comfortable, for you to learn. We have spiritual people there. We have all kinds of things there, nourishment and everything that you need to survive in life. And I'm just grateful to be able to do this with my wife and my family. You know, we are adamant about, you know, helping other people because we lost ours. We lost my daughter. And I can't take that back, you know. All I can do is just try to listen to what she's telling me and help out others. And it's been beautiful, man. And we hope people, you know, support. Is Bobbi Kristina Serenity House.org. If you want to donate, you know what I'm saying? But please, you know, just support the fact that domestic violence is a terrible thing, man. It's a terrible thing. So you keep walking to the other side, so I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was talking about me being in a situation of domestic violence, and I want to share this with people and men and women. It's a thing in life called unforeseen occurrences. Unforeseen occurrences, even though you can prepare for it your whole life, it still can catch you off guard. And years ago, I was spending money like crazy. My mother had died. My brother died. My oldest brother got murdered by the police. My dad drowned at Staten Island in the beach from an undercurrent. My whole family was gone. So it had taken its toll on me. So I'm spending a lot of money, bought a house, bought my daughter's mom a Cadillac Escalade. Matter of fact, she got a new car almost every year. I'm driving one day, get off the flight. I'm driving home, and I'm stuck on the 15th freeway in Cali. I'm looking through the rearview mirror, Bob. I see this Cadillac Escalade. I said, damn, that motherfucker shining. The car pulls up beside me. It's my daughter, my daughter's mother and another nigga in the vehicle. Oh, now, I'm the most calmest nigga on the face of the earth. You know me your whole life. You ain't never seen me yell. You ain't never seen me make a facial expression. I've always been the same dude. All the years you know me.
I know you get down because we get down together.
Exactly. Right.
All right.
On this particular day, I lost it. And I chased this motherfucker on the highway, and the nigga got out of the car and ran. I ain't never seen nobody run that motherfucker fast in my life.
Hey, was he driving the car?
No, he wasn't driving.
Okay.
I think that would have been yes.
That would have been extra.
That would have been extra. So long story short, it caught me off guard, but I want men to understand that nobody's better than you. Just control your emotions because they got a place for you. They will lock your ass up. And now, with the laws they have now, with violence and all that kind of stuff, the penalties is just that much harder.
It's not worth it. It's
not worth it. Because I always say, don't get yourself in trouble because there's a group of college bitches graduating in June. It's a whole new thing. Right, it's a whole new thing coming out here. And to the women, too. It's a whole group of men coming out. So if it doesn't work out with that relationship, take it on the chin and keep it moving. Because what I explain to people...
And keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it,
dude. It's not. I mean, if you're in love with somebody and you fall out of love, then accept that and move on. Yep. But with life, I know sometimes we get a little, like you were saying, we get a little bit emotional about different things.
Yes.
And it's just not worth it, man, because emotions just like grease and like grease,
it happens to the best.
All
it happens to
all that shit. It takes a toll on you.
It takes a toll,
and you can't have that in your life.
Yeah, and what made me realize that one day, this is kind of funny, but it's amazing how certain things stand out. I'm in Miami. Me and Luke is in Miami.
No boy.
I see Luke chase his wife down the street, mad about something. I've never seen Luke act like this before in my motherfucking life. A man that had been surrounded by millions of women. Millions of females his whole life.
Right.
And lost it over this particular girl. And my point being to everybody that nobody is a superhero when it comes to your emotions. But learn... Nobody. So it can happen to you. I don't give a fuck. A player, a pimp, whatever. It can
whatever you are, it can happen to us.
It can happen to you. So learn to control your emotions because to put your hand on a female is really, or a female putting a hand on a man is the worst thing.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Yes.
It's the worst thing in the world. Nobody wants to be hit.
Right.
Nobody wants to, be talked down to. that's just uncomfortable. That's just
It's
not
uncomfortable.
something. That's just not something that anybody or any soul needs in this world, man. I mean,
yes, I agree.
You talk down to or you hit, you feel less about yourself and you feel less about that person that has done this to you.
Yes.
So the thing that you need to do is just get away from that situation and be able to live your life in a way that God intended, that your mother and father intended for you.
Yes.
You know, I can say God, but I can more say your mother and father did not intend that for you.
That's true.
So you have to find a safe haven to regroup and get yourself together in order to move on in life.
Yes.
And that's the greatest thing. That's the greatest, dude, trust me. I've been through so much shit in my life. I lost my mother, my father, my sister, my ex-wife, my daughter. All in 2 years.
Yes.
This is a long grieving process.
Yes, it is.
That was a long grieving process, and I'm still grieving. But brother,
that's not one of the brothers I know, is it?
But trust me, this has been, I can't say the greatest thing that's happened to me, but the only thing that's happened to me is that I've learned to respect myself. I've learned to respect who I am as a man and what I can do as a man to help others as a man. And if it took all of that for me to be able to do that, then I'm grateful.
Wow.
But at the same time, I'm going to mourn. Mourn.
Yep.
But if it takes that to make me a better man, then thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
Yep, I understand. I mean, I know you since you was a kid, yo. I've seen your whole motherfucking life. I know you since you was a child.
No.
Since you was a child,
we done some wild shit in our lives.
Yes, we have. Now, you got any new music coming up? Working on anything?
I'm working on my life story right now. We're gonna start shooting in March.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna put out a new single and new album. I'm also I don't know. I'm doing everything. My food line, BobbiBrownFoods.com. I have so many things that I'm working on that is not mentioned in the press. Like my sons are like incredible artists. Like they're incredible musicians. They're incredible singers, rappers.
Great.
And I'm living my life with my wife, my new wife.
Yes.
After 5 years, we got 3 kids.
Yes.
And all of them are talented too. So I believe that I was blessed at birth to, have talented people around me.
Right.
Not just my siblings, not just, my children, not just my wife, but to just have, some positiveness in my life. And back in the days, man, I didn't understand that.
Right.
Back in the days, I was just like, shit, I got money, nigga. I'm trying to do whatever. I'm trying to do everything.
We was everywhere.
We was everywhere and did everything. So, for me to finally, at 49 years old, finally figure this shit out and be able to move on with my life, man, it's everything, man. It's everything.
It's a blessing, Bob. All I can say to your family is that perseverance and strength, and you never gave up is the key.
No, you don't give up.
You have the desire to win.
Why would you give up?
Right.
Why would you give up in this life?
And see, some people don't understand it's not something you can give a person. It has to be in your DNA, and you have to want it bad. Do you agree?
You have It has to be in your DNA.
It has.
I mean, if you're born from a loser, you're going to be a loser.
Yes.
If you're born from somebody that wants to win, then you're going to be a winner.
Yep, I totally agree with that.
That's what it is. That's what that DNA says. You are a winner because you're born from a winner.
Yes.
But even being born from a loser, somebody that just lost, the dedication of living, you can still.
I was waiting to see what you was going to say.
Stand up on your 2 feet and do what you have to do because, that's you. That's not them.
Yes,
that's
you still can break the chain.
Break the chain, man. Mm-hmm. You gotta be able to break the chain because it's essential, man. Come on.
Right, I totally agree.
We live in a world in a country that is so foul.
Yes, it is.
So foul.
Damn.
That we have to stand up on our own 2 feet and do what we need to do to make this world a better place.
Yes.
To make this country a better place.
Right. And I love that you're contributing this domestic violence thing to help people, to give something back, to take people away from bad situations. And I take my hat off to you as being an OG.
Thank you, my brother.
Looking at you and knowing you ever since you was young. And I'm going to make sure you remember something. Remember we was on tour? And we wound up getting to Georgia. And remember backstage, the police said, there's certain words you can't say, there's certain words you can't do, and there's certain dances you can't move. And me and you both ended up in jail.
Columbus, Georgia, boy.
Was that Columbus, Georgia?
Yeah, that was Columbus.
Man.
Columbus, Georgia.
And
nobody talked about the fact that I went to jail with you also.
Exactly.
Everybody was just like, it was just me. I was just like, man, come on, man. This man said this, and he said that.
Exactly. Yo, did you know, I never got
he went to jail, too.
Did you?
Huh? Yes.
Let me tell you, when they got me, they got me on the first act. Like, I went backstage, and they handcuffed me.
I tried to sneak out in one of the ammo cases in the box.
Is that right?
And my brother was in my robe, and they caught me. So
that's great. And then I see you coming in. But what's crazy, the promoter got shut. Do you know that promoter left me in jail? I had to get myself out.
Get out of here.
True story, dog. They said, we don't have no more money. Bobby, we had to bail Bobby out. I had to get my money. Go to the ATM. Because it was a small bail.
Just go get $100, man.
Yeah,
$150. Come on, man.
It was something small. Oh, man.
I wish I would have known. I would have bailed you out, man, myself.
I would appreciate it, dog.
You know how we roll. We know how we get there.
To the world, to the people from Japan, to London, to Los Angeles, California, to Oakland, California. We got the greatest entertainer on the phone, the great Bobby Brown. Please support his cause to helping Afro-American women, black, white, whatever, and domestic violence and the beautiful women of this world, and to one of the true champions of life, Mr. Bobby Brown. Bobby, thank you again for your brother and family. I told you I was trying to make your event, but I'm going to be in Jacksonville that week. But I will promote everything to that week.
Promote. Send anything in that you can.
I definitely will. And I have all my fans.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I have all my fans. Please send something as well. And I'm coming out. I'll be in Los Angeles. If you got time, and let's do something different, right? October 7th. I'm going to be at the world famous Improv in Ontario, California. That's like, I don't know where you live at now. You might. I'm pretty sure you're right up in the hills and shit. Up there.
I'm in the valley, baby. I'm in the valley.
Oh, you near Woodland Hills?
Yes.
Okay, that's where my daughter lives, in Woodland Hills. So if you can,
that's where I live.
Yeah, if you can, I'll leave you tickets for the show October 7th. Improv, Ontario Mills, California. Going to be off the chain.
Well, we're connected, so, just give me a call. Let me know. Hopefully I'll be here, But also, again, I must stress this. This cause is so much dear to my heart, man. And I stress to everybody out there that's listening, please go to Bobbi Kristina, serenityhouse.org.
Yes.
And if you got $2, whatever you have to be able to support this system, to be able to support this cause. We're just trying to build houses to give a place for battered women, battered men, battered families, to be able to get this stuff together, man. And I would appreciate everybody's support and everybody's help.
And Bobbi, can you say the .com again? Can you give the link one more time?
It's Bobbi Kristina, serenityhouse.org.
Cool. My man, may your pain be champagne. May God bless you. See you around the world.
You too. One.
Take care, family. Yes, sir.
All right.
This episode of the TK Kirkland Show was produced by Chris Thomas, executively produced by Charlemagne the God. This is an official Loudspeakers Network production.